All right, we're live. I call the meeting of the Fresno County Board of Education Court. Please stand and join the Pledge of Allegiance. I
pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Yes, I'd like to introduce Dana Brayville.
So, good evening. board, administration. Some of you know me, Dario and Tot. Um, so I'm the Tribal Education Agency Director for the Oglala Sioux Tribe. We've been there for 19 years. And so I and my staff, I have two staff. This is Cody Catches Enemy, and then I have Brittany Ross. And we are just kind of hitting our board meetings, the beginning of the board, so that we can introduce ourselves and let you know we're the Tribal Education Agency. We do work with Bennett County. I do count you as one of our 20 schools that service our students, and that want to let you know there's things out there that you can utilize us for. We do professional development. We do a lot of student activities. We sponsor a lot of cultural things. And anything we do, we invite you. We invite Carol. Carol sits on our administrators' phone calls. We also we did a huge professional development for teachers, and we had a couple of your staff come over. We also do international nights because we know that we have a lot of international teachers here that need that additional support. And so then they've come over too. I met Michaela when she was in Kadoka. And so I've had a relationship with Michaela as well. And so we just wanted to be here to let you know we're here. We have the education code for you. We also have truancy, our new truancy ordinances and the petition form. I don't know if you may have to use them or you may use it on your own, but we do have the new ordinances and petition for truancy because that's a big issue across the reservation. I do know that when we have things that happen, because we meet with your counselors, we have counselors, Lakota language teachers, administrators, and special ed people we meet with across the reservation, because we know our kids are always popping up all over the place. Just this evening, we received an email from Rapid City wanting to know if a student was here and if a student was somewhere else. I just forwarded them to Carol and Kevin to answer because we know that some of our students are falling through the cracks and we're missing some of them. So if we could just continue to work together to help support our students and make sure they're in school, that's all I'm here for to do. I also want to we had a school that got hit by the storm a couple weeks ago, and their buses, I think 26 vehicles were taken out. And whether they were Suburbans, minibuses, and big buses. And I reached out to our administrators, and Carol supplied us all your buses. No. She said, take our buses and our drivers. We don't need any of them. No, she was really thankful because she gave us a list of bus places and transportation that she deals with and companies that she deals with. And I think that was real helpful to Ishnawicha because they have to develop, replacement, repair, and rental, what all those three options would cost. And because we have to work with the Bureau. So it's really helpful for me to reach out. Oryx is loaning a bus. Oglala, Lakota County is loaning 2 minibuses. Wounded Knee's loaning a bus. We're giving them our Suburban. And so just to try to get kids in school and keep kids in school. And so the other thing that I do want to say to Bennett County is we do meaningful consultation with your staff on your impact aid and also your titles 1 through 6. And it's important that we continue to keep that communication open and that we continue to work together on those because it's important that we the tribe are signing those forms and those papers for you guys and that we're doing it in a good way. And so it's important. I work very close with Carol and getting those things. And Craig Dillon, he was going to join us today. He's Lake Creek's district rep. And he's a graduate of Bennett County. He's really proud of this school. This is his school. And anytime we have anything that pops up, we come and we meet with Carol and we try to work through those things out, because we know those things um, could get out of hand and we could be in more of a situation than we need to be. And so I just ask that we continue to work together and get those documents to us sooner than later. So then because our education committee meets every other Monday. And so it's important that they have that paperwork and they know that what's going on. And it's good if I can say, oh, I've been to the meeting, or I've gone and I've seen this before. So that's all, I'm saying. I also have a pamphlet that we will pass out. I have my business cards. But other than that, is there any questions? I asked Carol for a lot of information, but it isn't just Carol. It's all 20 schools. Who's your board? Where's your school calendar? What's your enrollment numbers? And just basic information so that I can report to committee. This is what we have. And I believe Bennett County is about 75% Native students. And so you are one of our schools. And I will continue to say that. So we invite, you invite us, we'll come, we'll be there. We try to be in the community and try to make sure that we're just all focused on kids. Any questions for me? Please have one. My team, did you see how we played, Dario? We couldn't stop scoring. Did you see that? We look pretty good.
So how you gonna start out?
It's all right, we'll keep going.
Someone said, well, you should have went to the Super Bowl. And I said, no, we shouldn't have, because we would have been able to beat the Seahawks. And they would have embarrassed us like they embarrassed the Patriots on national TV. So, no, we shouldn't have. And our education code is up for revision, so we will be working on that.
We can share.
Okay.
We can share.
And we can bring more.
Yeah, we have more.
We have more.
Yeah, no problem, thank you.
Okay, so you know the face to the name. I do Tea Time, a radio show on Keeley for 15, 16 years. I even talk to myself for an hour. Oh yeah, do you want our truancy ordinances? I think we should give them to you so you see them and you understand. This is an issue across our reservation, and we're really trying to get a really good flow through them, so then that way it's taken care of right away. And we used to just have a failure to send. So it was only grandma or mom. If you didn't send your kid, you were the charge, the one that was going to be charged. But now there's a failure to attend. So if we drop off Johnny, who's 16, at the door, he goes in and plays morning ball and then walks out, then he can be charged with failure to attend. And so we now have both charges. Before it was we're just charging grandma. And so it's better to start holding kids responsible and accountable for themselves and stuff. So that's one of the things we are doing. We will be getting a new attorney general, right, Cody? Yep. Yeah, and just have patience with our court system. We are shorthanded. I know that in my administrators meeting, the attorney general will come on if my administrators say, Dana, we want CPS there, or we want the AG, or we want the chief of police. Always have them come on to speak about what the administrators have to ask them. And we usually do that meeting every Wednesday. I haven't set it up, but it's usually every other Wednesday. Honestly, no questions. I'll be in this giddy up until February. To my office. I'm wearing this outfit all week. I gotta present, I gotta do service.
Do you work with any of the probationary or any of those agencies?
No,
Okay.
no, and, that's the other thing too is behavior health. How do we work with them when they send our kids out in the middle of the night and they're gone for a couple of days? I mean, we don't wanna know, and I don't wanna know all the details, but I just need to know that Johnny's gone for 3 days and he'll be back, and we need to make sure that maybe we get him services or where he's at with that, so I'll be working with them, IHS with behavior health. So with our counseling staff. And then when we've had a few, things that happen in our schools, and then our counselors will always come to the rescue. So, anything else?
I don't have any questions, but I do have a comment. It's been a pleasure to work with you,
Thank
and
you, Carol.
yeah, you always ask questions, or if I have a question, I appreciate your assistance.
Thank you,
Appreciate the relationship.
Yeah, and I feel like I could walk into this, building anytime without not, And I know Craig does too, and again, this is Craig's school, he graduated from here. We need to know where his picture is.
It's on the wall. It's there.
It's there, because the building is gone. So we need to know where his picture's at. Yeah.
I'll go find it for you.
Okay, all right, and yeah, and Carol's always been available anytime I reach out. We have a admin thread and emails, and so I just thank her for working with us too. You don't have to, but you do, because we have to work together. Yes, we do. It makes sense. We do the sashes for the graduates, and we assist in your feather tying too. But we do, Kadoka's feather tying ourselves. We do it ourselves. Oryx does their own, and then we do Rapid Cities. So, yeah. All right, anything else, nothing else? Then, yeah, my phone number, thank you.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Thank you very
Thank
much.
Oh, my shit. Thank you, Daria.
See ya.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for coming.
Thank you. Yeah, I make my skirt, and they do, my family does my moccasins and my jewelry.
It's nice to get a big.
Okay, yes. Okay, thank you.
Watch the weather.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
Uh-huh, it's my boss.
That's my aunt.
Yeah, Kimmy's my boss now.
She'll live there.
We're all different.
Ready,
Additions to the agenda. That's what we've got.
and we have none.
I have none. I don't have any additional.
17.0, motion to approve agenda. Motion by Ryan, do I have a second?
Second.
Second by Kayla. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Agenda item 18.0, public hearing on proposal of the 2026-2027 budget.
If anybody has any comments or questions? Not much public here, so
Yeah, that's it.
we survived your first budget.
So far.
So far, good.
So there's no additional corrections to the budget. Okay. All right, I move to approve the agenda as presented and amended. Agenda item 19.0, motion to approve consent agenda. Motion by Ryan. Second by Kayla. Brian?
You can ask him.
Yeah.
Those looked okay?
Yep. Okay. I didn't know if you looked at anything.
No.
Right.
Yep, so once your motion carries.
Yep, okay. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Okay. Agenda item 20.0, administrative and committee reports. I don't have anything. Karen?
All right. First day of school under our belt. Exciting and exhausting all at the same time. It's awesome to walk around and see all the smiling faces. It's fun to have kids back where they're supposed to be in the school. So welcome everyone. Community communication, collaboration. We began the year, our message for this year to students, families, and the community is very simple. Together we are stronger, and I think Dana coming tonight is a perfect example of that. Bennett County School District will continue to focus on strong communication, collaboration, and partnership that supports student success, and that comes from all of us working together. So we want to make sure that we are communicating the good things that we do. Staff development and presentations. The staff will participate in professional learning opportunities throughout this year, specifically a CNA process, comprehensive needs assessment, will be done this year, and the process has already begun in all 3 schools. The South Dakota Literacy Grant continues to provide ongoing professional development opportunities, and staff are implementing the new Big Ideas math curriculum that came today, some of it anyway. So we're excited about that. The curriculum blends direct instruction and guided learning, establishes common mathematical vocabulary, which I think is important in K-12, and provides building blocks to help students develop an understanding of increasingly complex mathematical concepts. I think we all know that if you don't have that scaffolding as it gets harder, students have less engagement and, maybe affects attendance. So I think it's important that we build that scaffolding for them. That's our responsibility at the district level. Curriculum and grants, we're continuing to implement the literacy framework. You've seen that in several of the reports from the administration. Our professional learning is connected to literacy and math instruction and will continue throughout the year as we have our in-service days. Special ed is having an accountability review, and that will take place November 12th. And there's a lot of groundwork that goes in before that, like the front page of every IEP has to be copied and sent in, and different things have to happen. So Stacy will be doing a lot of collaborating with that team. Facilities and grounds. Sunkota Construction began the construction, or should begin the construction of the middle framework this week. If you've been by there, the footings are, you're pouring the last of those today. That would be my observation. So concrete work on the east side of the middle school is nearing completion. That is going to be a nice addition for the students over there. If you haven't seen that, it's a nice concrete slab over there for them. The holding pond on the east of the Warrior Center is complete. I didn't see water in it today, but there was tested right after it was completed, but there is water in the bus barn holding pond over there. So evidently it's doing what it's supposed to. We're starting to. Retaining wall and dirt work on the north side of the middle school continues. It's the retaining blocks are there. I think a lot of the dirt is in place, and then it's just a matter of getting the grass and everything started there. The roofing projects at the elementary and AC were completed, along with the middle school and high school. And last week, Black Hills Roofing was going around with Aaron, looking at the different projects and I think tidying up the issues that had not been taken care of. And our transportation coordinator, Aaron Knoll, continues to address our transportation needs. He does a nice job of that, upgrading our fleet and then adjusting when new students enroll. We talked about maybe having to add some pickup spots as more kids move to different areas and make it more convenient for families. So, any questions?
Thank you, Carol. Carrie?
Okay, so I want to just share a little bit about our enrollment data right now. I have that we had 144 students enrolled, and I just checked before meeting started, we have 145. So we gained one today. There are some adjustments within the numbers per class, but we are sitting around 145 students, so that's really great. And a lot of new faces. It's nice to see new kids mingling well with our existing student bodies. It's been really nice. Our staff spent 4 mornings in orientation, as our new staff did, learning about our school processes, and all of the staff have been reviewing school and district protocols, getting their classroom ready and preparing to welcome their students. And I think that really showed today as students went into the classroom. And we're looking forward to the year ahead.
Question? Thank you, Carrie. Michaela?
Our attendance today was 88 that came in. We have some that are summertime, so we're waiting for them. And we'll just keep watching that. It's more than it was last year, so that's great to see. The middle school is going to be part of a grant opportunity this year from the Department of Education through the Cook Center in Utah that focuses on teacher well-being, student well-being, social emotional abilities to help students with just many different things, but also families. They have we actually have it on our website already. It's been there for a long time. It's the little bird. And we're going to be figuring out how to get that out to parents and students more. For example, there is counseling that can be done on there that's completely anonymous. There are some really great videos for, okay, that my kids, this is happening to my kid, or I'm seeing this, what can I do? 6th graders are starting middle school. How do I handle that? So many of those different opportunities. And then, as I said, focusing on teacher well-being and support. So we will be doing more professional development in the middle school than everybody else on Wednesday evenings, at least for this first semester. So it'll be a little bit more coming from us, but I think it's going to be a really great opportunity that we are going to be a part of. And then other than that, just getting started and getting things rolling. So that's all I have.
Question? Thank you. Melissa?
Right now we have 201 students. That was Thursday at 11, and I know we had more enroll, so that number will go up. We're going to start our STAR reading and STAR math testing this week. We're going to look at the data and we're going to do something called walk to read. That's where each grade level, each kid is still going to receive grade level phonics, but we're going to differentiate the groups so we can give kids what they need at their level. So that's something new we're going to try this year. 4th and 5th are going to be departmentalized. Each teacher will teach math, reading, science, and social studies. So we have one teacher assigned to teach 4th and 5th grade math, one to teach 4th and 5th grade reading, and then they rotate and kind of getting them ready for the middle school setting. I did attach more details to that in my board report if you want to read more on that. And if you have questions, next board report, let me know. But, and I did include more details on how we're going to do the walk to read at the elementary. And we had open house on Thursday from 4:30 to 6:30, and about half of our parents showed up and attended the open house. So they came and saw where their kids' classrooms were and got to eat supper with us at 5:30. So it was good to see all the kids in the building. And that was it.
Question? Thank you, Melissa.
Carrie talked about our new staff orientation, it was something new that we did this year, like 4 days instead of just one day with overloading them. We did mornings and then kind of let them have the afternoon to absorb. I think it went very well. I think our staff felt comfortable coming to administration for help, and a lot of times that's the biggest hiccup. Is they don't know who to go to or where, and we really reiterated that. So I thought it was done very well. Hopefully we can tweak it a little bit and do the same thing. Hopefully we don't have as many new staff, but it was nice that I think they felt comfortable and didn't feel so overwhelmed. And there's a lot to learn, even if you've been teaching for 10 years. A lot to learn in the new system, so it was nice to get to know them and do that. The other thing, it is a CNA review year. Basically what that means is the ladies from the state will come in and they will do class observations, kind of what they have checklists, what they look for. They'll gather data, and then at the end of the year, we'll create a new plan with new goals. And so I find it valuable for our schools to have somebody else come in with a different perspective. Also to help us grow, and I think they've done a good job in the last 4 years, so we're excited to get that going. And the other thing I do want to talk about is the adult lunch price increase. I submit my application with the previous, which was $5.25, and they tell me if it's enough, and it was not enough. So it was. They have a wonderful calculation. If you would like to see it, I'd be happy to forward it to you. But so we had to move it up to $5.50. So. And I got my application in June, and they didn't get it back to me until 1st of August. So I wish they would have had it before the last board meeting, but they didn't. So, oh, if there's something on the website that you see out of date, it's very cumbersome. There's a lot of pieces to it. Please let me know, because we want to make sure we have the most up-to-date information on there. So if you're scrolling through and you see something wrong, please let me know, and we'll get it. We'll try to get it fixed.
Questions?
Oh, I have one more thing. We're in our second year of the reading grant. I think last year, a lot of our staff felt it valuable to take the courses. They said they were able to apply it right away. Most of it goes back to our staff for stipends and stuff like that. So, and then training. The reading conference this year I thought was amazing. They had a speaker, Malcolm Mitchell. If you ever want to look him up, he's a wide receiver in the Super Bowl. He did a phenomenal job. Most humble guy. We got a book signed from him. When we were up there, he was asking us about South Dakota. I mean, literally the most humble guy I've ever met in a long time. So it was really cool. That's all I have.
Questions? Thank you. Lainey.
Okay, first of all, congrats to our head girls track coach, Justin Risky. He was nominated and won the 2026 Girls High School Track and Field Coach of the Year. So congratulations to him. He should have a little plaque, or they said maybe a replica trophy coming for him. So good job. I mean, I'm proud of the athletes and our coaches. They do a very good job. High school football, cross country, and volleyball practices have all started. They're in full swing. We have, I think tonight in the gym, I counted 18 girls at volleyball and 20 some at football, and 6 and possibly 8, 2 more coming for cross country. So big numbers in cross country compared to last year as well. The first middle school football practice was this afternoon after school. First middle school volleyball practice will start until next Monday, the 24th. And our first home football game is Friday night. First we play ball at 7 here. And then the first high school volleyball game is August 27th in Valentine. That's all I have.
Questions? Thank you. Slate?
Good evening, how are you guys? Good. Like everyone else said, it was such a great day today. And it feels really good to be back here as my second week back. So I look forward to another really good eventful year. Last year was pretty busy and kept me on my toes, but I'm a little bit more ready this year, so that's all I got.
Questions? Thank you, Slade.
Yep.
Renee?
I don't really have anything other than the financial reports that we gave you guys, so.
Right. Agenda 21.0, motion to amend adult lunch prices from $5 to $5.50 for the 2026-2027 school year. Is there a motion?
So moved.
Motion by Kayla, second. Second by Adam. Discussion? There is none. All those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Agenda item 22.0, motion to accept the extracurricular supplemental contracts for the 2026-2027 school year. Is there a motion?
So moved.
Motion by Kayla, second.
Second.
Second by Abby. More discussion?
What are your extra contracts?
So it'll be like all your coaching contracts, like the yearbook advisor, the junior class, senior class advisors. Those are included with the wages that were published in the paper.
Okay.
And we made a motion, I think back in, was it June, I think, to offer them, and now we need to accept them. So.
Okay.
Any more questions? All those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, same sign. Motion carries. 23.0, motion to approve 2026-2027 school year contract for Brendan Porbear, MGS paraprofessional at $17 an hour.
So moved.
Motion by Ryan, second.
Second.
Second by Abby. Discussion? There is none. All those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Agenda item 24.0, resignation from Erica Rivers as junior class advisor effective July 20th, 2026.
So moved.
Motion by Ryan. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Kayla. Discussion? There is none. All those in favor signal by saying aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, same sign. Motion carried. 25.0, motion to void the following checks for lack of representation. 25.1, Eldridge Publishing, check number 185720 in the amount of $34.90. 25.2, SD FFA Association, check number 185937 in the amount of $135. 25.3, Laura Usselman, check number 185943 in the amount of $54. 25.4, Dakota Horizon Inn, check number 186873 in the amount of $217.98. Is there a motion?
So moved.
Motion by Kayla, second.
Second.
Second by Ryan. Board discussion? There is none. All those in favor signal by saying aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, same sign. Motion carries. 26.0, motion to surplus the following inventory. One iPad, 4450, another iPad, number 4449. Is there a motion?
So moved.
Motion by Kayla, second.
Second.
Second by Abby. Discussion? There is none. All those in favor signal by saying aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Agenda item 27.0. Motion to approve the following changes to the 2026-2027 school calendar. 27.1, move February 19th in service to March 5th. 27.2, move March 5th snow makeup day to April 9th. Is there a motion?
So moved.
Motion by Kayla. Second?
Second.
Second by Ryan. Board discussion? All those in favor signal by saying aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Agenda item 28.0, motion to accept the special education comprehensive plan for the 2026-2027 school year.
So moved.
Motion by Ryan. Second?
Second.
Second by Abby. Discussion? All those in favor signal by saying aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Agenda item 29.0, motion to approve the following policies as recommended by KSB School Law and Bennett County School District Policy Review Committee. You all received those on your iPads. I'm not going to read down through every last one of those. So, is there a motion?
So moved.
Motion by Ryan. Second?
Second.
Second by Abby. Board discussion? No. All right. All those in favor signal by saying aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, same sign. Motion carries. 30.0, motion to move the regular September 21st board meeting to September 16th, 2026 at 5 p.m. in the library community room.
So moved.
Motion by Ryan. Second?
Second.
Second by Kayla. Discussion?
What are we moving?
The NAPUS conference is during that time, or during the 21st.
Is that gonna work for you, Darcy?
That's fine.
Okay. Right. All those in favor signal by saying aye.
Oh, we're moving it to Friday?
No, Wednesday.
Wednesday.
Oh, I'm the wrong one. Okay,
On Wednesday.
Okay, that'll work.
that'll work.
Okay.
Any more discussion? You sure? All right. All those in favor signal by saying aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, same sign. Motion carries. 31.0, motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Motion by Kayla,
Second.
second by Ryan. All those in favor signal by saying aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, same sign. Motion carries.
But you cannot be looking for the picture.
Okay.
Okay,